Gentlemen, welcome to the Custom Job Showcase episode 14. In this Custom Job Showcase we'll be having a variety of job rather than on all and nothing but races, so buckle in and enjoy the ride. Also joining us today is Moose.
Up here we have Gtamen doing another duel with a Duke of Death. He was gonna go in for the ram, but then he remembered that the Duke of Death weighs about a quasi-billion tons. Ooh.
Well, that's actually regular Dukes, but okay.
No, that's a Duke of Death.
Yes, it's a regular Dukes.
Uh-huh. Oh, that Gtamen, he's hot on his heels. Is he gonna take the overtake? Yes, he is. But now he's sandwiched in between two dukes. If this isn't a pornography, I don't know what is.
I don't want to call it a Duke of Death if it's not matte black, so you know.
Duke of Death.
Like what he has to keep in mind. Yes, you can pay an homage to PUBG, but you have to keep in mind that it still has to be a functioning LCS within GTA Online. You know.
This is a nice map though.
So far,
the way it looks. The way it looks.
The way it looks, yeah, like because of the looks and the layout of the map, it brings some interesting things for sure.
There's an actual temple in there. He definitely used the map in a good way. And because he built around an existing building and he made a temple out of it. That's pretty cool.
When you know to do a collab with Mr. Boss for the win, when you start to make some good jokes, which is never. So you tried your failed. Next.
Yeah, this is sadly not the last Man of Fire map for a few weeks. He's going away for a bit.
Why though? What? Say again?
He's going on like a little trip for a week or two, I think. He said in the comments.
Boo!
Yeah.
Oh man, how dare he have a life? Fuck that guy.
See, the cool thing about this map though is that a lot of the fighting is happening like in the temple area, but on the grounds it's not very open, so it's not a wide open space. And because of that, if you're standing on top, there's not necessarily an advantage of being on top of the map, which is something that he either thought about or didn't, but it works out, which is great. So overall, definitely a great map. Have a good holiday, Man of Fire, you will be missed. Oh, here we go.
Okay, you can shoot out the tires. Cool.
What the fuck?
Immediately you die to me!
Okay, that's quite interesting. I didn't expect that one. So he did add something new, I guess,
with
to
the
it.
blocks you can knock off those. That's...
I told you.
Okay, that's quite fun. Well, yeah, it adds a little. Yeah.
It's quite fun. Like it adds something to it. It's still the same concept, which, well, I'm not really a fan of, but it adds something to it. Like if there are people out there who like that, then you know, cool. I'm not a fan of it, but okay. And he got.
Yeah, this is somewhat more creative than the others.
Yeah.
That.
Yes.
It's still the same shit, different day, but there's a different mechanic in there which quote-unquote spices it up a little. Hashtag F1 and FU is a race which is made for the super class. Now, one thing that I found very interesting about this one is that you're going to see it in some corners. You're actually able to cut the corner short and still hit the checkpoint. Something that I found interesting because typically regular race makers, I suppose you could say, block that type of stuff off because they want you to take a certain line in a race. This creator, however, basically tells you do whatever you want, it will be fine. It also makes for a much easier and cleaner corner while you're trying to battle someone, and it also opens up a lot of opportunities and maybe even a cheeky curb boost in there. Rocket Voltic is a very interesting take on a Rocket Voltic race. There's a bunch of variety of things that you are able to do. There's some wall rides in there. There are some jump sections which actually challenge you to control the Rocket Voltic in a good way. And all around I think it's just a really well made job, and you should definitely check it out if you're looking for something new to play around with. We haven't really seen too many Rocket Voltic races anymore, so it was nice to see Sker come out and make something cool as he did. So Mario vs. Donkey Kong is actually what you would expect from the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. Now, I've never played them, but I've seen some footage of it in the past. So basically the idea behind this map is that you have to get to the top of the tower while there's pantos flying towards you, or I guess in Donkey Kong terms, barrels. Now, when you're making your way up there, there is a middle section which is marked with a red platform, which is a safe zone from the pantos. Now, obviously it involves some strategy of what to do, because if you're standing on the red platform, you have to wait for the panto to pass, then get up there and just keep on going up and up and up and hope that you don't get hit by any of them, or by a teammate who's just been hit by a panto himself. Once you finally make it all the way up to the top, you will find yourself another pretty challenging challenge where there's some other pantos coming your way in a bit of a different direction, and when you finally make it to the objective, all you have to do is drive down, just capture it, and you have scored a point. First team to get 3 points will win the round, and you'll be walking away with some nice dollar bills. And that brings us to the end of this custom job showcase. If you want to submit your map, then be sure to do that in the comment section down below. As always, make sure that your maps are tested. They will be tested before the stream by Kowalder. So once again, Kowalder, thank you so much for your continued help with this series. It truly helps out a lot. If your map did not make it, then be sure to ask in the comment section why, or just ask on the custom job showcase Twitter, and we'll be sure to tell you in all its glory why and what you could improve and all that stuff like that. So, with all of that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.